The message for today is this: remember who you are, maintain a positive outlook, be consistent, stay sharp and diligent in how you move and what you do. Stay educating yourself, keep educating yourself. Those are the keys. That's how you become a key. You understand me? I am a key. I ain't like myself and I ain't like others. Have that written down. You understand me? Put that in your phone. Put that on your refrigerator. Put that on your car. Make it a sticker. Make sure you are constantly reminding yourself of all the necessary things you need to do to stay at a positive height and to grow and to expand. As I travel and I observe, everything in my observable world, you know, I realize how much people need help. You understand me? And how much the helpers need help. And by that I mean the leaders have to make sure that they are taking care of themselves. And if we don't take care of ourselves, then we can't properly take care of other people because we're not doing it at the highest level of efficiency, right? Um, I've been contacted by multiple people, and when I do that, I'm always accepting and saying yes for the most part if it's aligned with the vision and the mission and my values. But what that does is it keeps me constantly moving. And when you're constantly moving, you sometimes seek indulgence in things that will allow you to maintain balance as you move about, because you can start to deprive yourself of the necessary balance that you really need in life. And so busyness can be detrimental, right? So you have to be careful to not just be busy without maintaining the proper abundance. I didn't say balance because balance will always leave you teetering on the path, right? Of destruction or abundance, negative or positive. But when you have abundance, then you have a lot for yourself, right? And enough to give to others. You understand me? And so that's the most important thing. So, I'm always figuring out how to stop and get into my abundance because I take care of more than myself. I take care of others, and I can't take care of them if I'm not right. So that is a message today that I want people to take heed in. There's like so many opportunities that you can get lost in them, right? Should I do crypto? Should I start a company? Right? How do I find my job? Like all these questions start to arise. How do I take myself to the next level? How do I get myself to that point that I can see, but I can't get it out? I can't get that version of myself out into reality, right? And so it can leave you frustrated. You understand me? And frustration can lead to stagnation. You understand me? Because what happens is you overcompensate by overthinking. You understand me? And you think that the thinking is productivity, right? When it's simplicity that allows you to live in abundance, to where you simply have a thought, you focus, and you produce, right? And so you want to simplify your life instead of keeping it overcomplicated, constantly. When I say keep educating yourself, I don't mean let's go take a million courses. I mean stick to the ones that you've invested in and mastered, right? Apply yourself. You understand me? Every single person here has the ability to maintain a level of greatness and not just have peaks and valleys of greatness. So where you have one day, oh man, I was so good that day. Things was working out so well that day. You understand me? I was moving and swimming in abundance. But then the next day I was back to my normal self. How come my brain is not at that same level of universal intelligence? Where I felt like I could do no wrong yesterday, but today I feel like things are going wrong again. And so to maintain that level, you have to work with the laws of abundance. You understand me? And so I'm working to always work in those laws of abundance because I don't like the yesterday was great, but today is, I want consistency. You understand me? In my levels of execution, my medium and my mode of execution, right? That requires your environment. The most necessary thing of all of this is your environment to be conducive to assisting your abundance, because we are just controlled by our environments. We are controlled by the will of our environments. The things that we see, the people that we talk to, right? Create cues in our environment to where they make us do things. They make us think things, make us see things, make us be things. Our environment becomes the frequency in which we attach ourselves to, that we blend in. We are like chameleons that can blend into different environments, except we're not changing color, right? We're changing vibration, we're changing frequency, we're changing the thoughts that we think, the mood that we in, the emotional swings that we have, right? So once you learn how to control your environment, and the way you do that is you have to bring your environment with you, right? And so you have to bring your environment with you. And your environment is not just the physical space around you, right? But it's the mental. Every conversation you have is an environment. Every conversation you have is an environment, which produces a thought, which produces a feeling. And the feeling becomes a frequency, and that is determine your behavior. So when you change the friends you're around, the family you're around, the places you go to, the things that you eat, you understand me? The things that you watch, the things you seek, the things that you intake, then you start to have more controls over yourself. You just you're like a computer program that you have to feed and download the right things in order for you to upload the right things, and to act and behave and move in a certain manner. So you start to study, say, well, if I eat this, how do I react? How's my day when I'm eating good? Let's start it off like that. Well, if I talk to this person, I had a better day when I talked to this person than I didn't talk to that person. So let me talk to this person more. My mind was more sharper. I could recall more information when I worked out. So you know what? Let me keep working out. When I went to this environment, I felt more enlightened, more elated for the day, more positive into my actions. When I'm surrounded by other people who are executing, I seem to execute more as well. So therefore, you start to observe your observable world, right? And you start to realize that these are the things that I need to help control me, because your environment is your control. So if you can control your controls, right? That's when you have the power. You understand me? So think about that. There's some people that you do listen. I tell people this all the time. Sometimes you can have too many friends. Too many. You can know too many people. You can talk to too many people. All of those things are not particularly healthy. And a blendness of friendships on a consistent basis cannot be too healthy unless they are adding value on a consistent basis. If you have, think about this for a second, just evaluate it. If you got a person in your life that you can determine is the most valuable person in your life, what does that say about everybody else? Oh, this person actually produces value to me. They do this for me, that for me. When I need something, I'm calling that person. Everybody else, they're just like entertainment. They're just like escapism. So what are they doing? They taking away from the time you should be spending with the person that giving value, and the times that you can be spending with other people that bring value, or doing things that bring value towards where you want to go to and where you want to be. So you have to start limiting your access. People are not going to like it, because they're used to being into their own slough and they stew of negativity. They need somebody to live in that world, but you don't want to live there no more if you want to go forward. If that's contradictory to the goals and the vision and the place that you see yourself, stop going into a wrong direction that has nothing to do with your destination. A conversation is a direction. It pulls you off course. Or it can point you into the right direction. It can say, hey, let me help put some gas in your tank and accelerate you further. Hey, you got this project? Guess what? I got a skill set. I can help you with this. Hey, I can consult you about your business and give you some advice. Or don't you know I have experience in that area? Let me tell you, I can do. Matter of fact, let me do this for you. If those are not the type of people that you have in your life, why are they in your life? Because they're there. Sometimes it's like an analogy of clothes. We keep old clothes in our closet not because we're going to wear them again. You understand me? Because at one point in time, they was our style. They fit us. But we don't need them anymore. We will never wear probably 50, 60% of the clothes that's in our closet. And that's how we hang on to old friends. At some point in time, they were our style. They fit the life that we was living. But they no longer serve as a purpose. So you have to learn how to let go. Take those things and let them go, so you can fashion yourself into a whole new style that is representative of who you are today. not who you was. Because you're not about to go find your clothes from when you was 10 years old and try to put them on. Why? Because you had too much growth. You can't fit them no more, right? And you may not become physically bigger for the new clothes, but your style has changed. You fashion your mind in a different way. The things that used to excite you, no, those don't matter. So people are always trying to bring you back into your old fashion. Or well, let's talk about things like this. Remember when we used to remember no, what's the vision? Not the memory. Talk to people about vision, not memories. And when you have people in your life that you talk to about visions instead of memories, then that's when you live in. Because memories take you back to the past. Vision prepares you into the now and into the future. And watch what happens when you get rid of all of those old styles, friends that no longer serve you. You've outgrown, you're in a completely new style, and you've changed your whole environment. And I don't talk to them no more. I'm only here in this community that is learning, that is moving forward, that is on my path. We are no longer communicating about memories. We are only conversing about vision.